All right, so Illustrator CNC project. The first thing that we want to do is we want to get the border, I guess, our piece looking the right way. And when we start out looking at essentials. I like to do Essentials Classic. All right, Essentials Classic gives me another bar right here that helps as far as, I guess, with me, because we have a bunch of information that's really important. We have our fill color, we have our outline color, which is a stroke, and we have the weight of the stroke. Down here we also have our fill color and our outline color, which we can turn on or we can turn off. Right? In the middle is a gradient, but we won't use that so much in this assignment. But it's important to know how to turn that on and turn that off when we're getting in. Now, the thing that I'm going to start by doing is I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. And I want to be kind of in between. I guess I can't go where I want to be. At the same time, I want to have or start by making a red outline. And that red outline is going to tell my laser to cut out this shape. All right? I can do a lot of different shapes. The shape that I'm going to go through and just pick today is a circle. All right, kind of got the idea of thinking about a dog tag or a keychain. And the circle comes in the rectangle tool. If I right click, I can actually pop this whole piece out where I can get all the shapes that I want to have. Or I can just select ellipse. All right, now to make an ellipse, I could just come down here and I could actually click and drag to put that piece down however I want it to be. I can make it oval. I can make it a perfect circle if I hold the shift key. All right, but essentially I'm setting up a cut line. And the important part about my cut line is, compared to my existing line, it should be on the inside. So if I click and drag and stretch this up, this anchor up, I just want to make sure my red line is not touching my existing red line. And honestly, once I make this red line, I can delete the other one by selecting it and hitting delete. In here, just like so. But I'm starting by making a shape. It could be rectangle, or any of the shapes we have up here, or you can do other types of shapes as far as where you put a border on an existing shape, but I'll do a video on that, how to do that later on. The other thing I want to do besides having an outer cut line, and once again, that line should have been drawn in a red stroke of 0.072 points, or 0.001 .in, or in meaning inches. The next part is I'm going to do the same thing, but up here I'm going to add a 1/8 inch hole. And I want to add an 1/8 inch hole just so I have a way to get a ring inside if I'm making a key ring, or if I'm trying to do a backpack tag, I have a little place to be able to connect the two things together. So coming in here, I'm just going to come over, instead of clicking and dragging, I'm going to click. When I click, it allows me to enter data. I'm going to type in 0.125, which is 1/8 of an inch. I'm going to tab down to the next piece, hitting the tab key, type in 0.125 again. And when I hit OK here, I should get a 1/8 of an inch by 1/8 of an inch circle, which is, or 1/8 of an inch circle, which is diameter. And then get it in the middle. If I drag it around, it should kind of lock onto the middle that way. And I want to make sure my piece is going to be a little bit, probably just as much as the diameter, down into my workpiece, just so it doesn't tear or rip out of my wood. And cancel my misclick there. But now what I have on my artboard is I have a cut line in the shape that I want my outside to be, and I also have an internal cut line showing that circle removed. It doesn't need to be a circle. It could be an oval or oval shaped piece, anywhere to get a ring in. So I could come in here, do it. I can stretch these out if I didn't want it to be perfect that way. Oh, I had to undo my rotation by accident. Edit undo is your friend. That's a Control-Z. But it's another appropriate kind of pattern. I'm just kind of recentering it. All right. Outside shape and cut shape to get our ring in, or whatever we're connecting it with. All right. The next video, I will show you how to bring an image in. Thanks for watching.